Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Virgo. This is your weekly message for June 6th through the 13th. Today, I am feeling called to use the erotic tarot for the earth signs. We'll find out what's in your message for this week. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles may be reversed, and I could be speaking across watchers. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your other signs for a well-rounded view of your week. Okay, previous to starting your message here, I had to watch a podcast. I gave myself space. I let myself watch this podcast. And it was about recovering after infidelity. It's very intense. Let's see what your message is about today. There was a song in your message previous to as well. It was Charmander by Amine. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for joining us here for this message for Virgo, June 6th through the 13th. Please allow me to see clearly, hear clearly, know clearly the most important messages of the highest of good, of love and light. Thank you. Bottom of the deck to start your message today. Knight of Candles in reverse. That is the Knight of Wands in reverse. This particular individual is not going after what they want. They are not able to commit to something. They're feeling lackluster within themselves. Let's see what your message has to say today. Four of Roses in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. We've been getting this card a lot. Like so much. My goodness. There must be something we are missing with this. There could be someone that you are detached from. You could be or have been had spent a lot of something, you invested a lot of money into something. You gave all you had, potentially. It's releasing things too. We'll find out what the rest of your message has to say. The Hermit. Okay, quite interesting. The Hermit. You see a person here. They're all by themselves. This could be a really long time or a very short time. It's really up to the person. It's really up to you, ultimately. Virgo, this is you. Interesting. Okay. Someone potentially even give you a gift. Five of Roses. Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. Here in the past, it's like a jail of your own making of some kind here. The King of Candles, the King of Wands. This is in reverse. This would be someone who's overly lustful, can't control their feelings, can't keep it in their pants. This is someone who has no creativity. This is someone who wants everything to happen to them, but to not give in return. This person takes advantage of people. Ace of Candles in reverse. There's no passion. The light is out. It is dark. It is burnt out, overwhelmed, detached, disassociated potentially as well. Four of Feathers in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. We have 2 4s on the table now. 44, an angel number for you. And the 44 angel number meaning is reminding you to stay committed and focused. It does signify financial success, stability, and the creation of a new beginning. Your angels encourage you to protect your positive energy, maintain self-discipline, and believe in your strength to overcome challenges. You could be thinking of another Virgo, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. 2 of Candles in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. This is my no plan card. This is my avoidant card. This is what's up, Doc? 9 of Shells, 9 of Cups in reverse. I am getting worried about this message. It's very unfulfilled. It's lacking a lot. Something's greatly missing to this, and it makes me feel like you have stopped giving to yourself. And the Lovers in reverse. Or maybe the fact that you give to yourself is what causes a destruction of a connection. Because the only thing, well, there's only 2 cards upright. The Hermit and the 5 of Cups are the 5 of Roses. And the 5 of Roses is a 5 of Pentacles. So you're potentially very comfortable by yourself. But you're also very vulnerable in this state too. Could be thinking of a Gemini as well. You guys haven't been able to deeply give to one another at all this week. Maybe next week. We'll have to see what's in store for the cards for you next week. But this week, it seems as if you and your partner are very distant from each other at this particular moment. What is the overall energy this week for Virgo? June 6th through the 13th. Thank you. Overall energy, 2 of Pentacles. Balancing our personal self with our expectation of ourself, or our higher self and our shadow self, balancing our finances, balancing our romantic life with our career life, just trying to keep the boat stable. In essence, it feels very much like a King of Cups energy you're trying to keep. We have the 9 of Feathers, 9 of Swords, and there's a card behind it. So with the 9 of Swords energy, that is anxiety. You're just trying to maintain a balance and stay sane here. The Empress in reverse. Well, the Empress in reverse is feelings of everything going wrong. The Empress in reverse is someone who doesn't feel abundant, beautiful, is someone who feels like everything is wrong with them, that there's nothing that they can do that's good enough. The Empress in reverse feels like they are made for something different, not in this particular situation potentially. They feel like maybe this isn't where they should be at. They're questioning things a lot. They don't feel at peace within their self. That also signifies a Taurus energy. So you have Taurus, Virgo, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini. Now, the thing is with this particular connection that you're in, the two of you are a perfect match. Fire and air energy is the only other air energy here, or is the only other energy, or the energies that combine well. Earth and fire just tear everything apart. Earth and wind are unmovable. Earth and earth is very well. So we have another sign of compatibility potentially. Even though the two of you are not seeing eye to eye at this moment, we are in Gemini season, and there's a lot of Gemini energies right now as well. And Gemini is all about the communication, the mind, the thoughts, the ideas in our subconscious. We could have been neglecting ourselves. Currently, it feels as if there's some kind of burnout. Oh, there's another card turned over. 6 of Candles in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. I kind of like this, though. But at the same time, I kind of don't, because it does look like rumination with these other cards as an overall energy. The 2 of Roses, 9 of Feathers, Empress in reverse, 6 of Candles in reverse. What are we going round and round and round and round and round in our mind about, Virgo? That we're never going to have love, that we're going to be forever alone, that we're only going to find men who are lustrous and promiscuous. We're really needing to lay everything down and just let it all go. We're feeling rejected, misunderstood, isolated, and very lonely. What is the outcome of this message? I want to find out a little bit more before I find out the outcome, though. I want to tell me a little bit more about the situation. We're going to use the Story Engine deck. It's been a while. I combined all the decks in the Story Engine deck to make one gigantic mega deck. And I just want to get a few cards. 4 cards for this message. 4 cards for this message for Virgo, June 6th through 13th. Thank you. Archangel Michael. Ooh, well, there's some cards on the floor. I'm not going to pick them up off the floor now. They're way down there. So those ones are out of the deck. Let's see. This is 4 cards. Okay. This is why I put it in a container. And mega decks are difficult. Okay, so this is pertaining to the situation potentially. All the stuff on the ground I'll pick up later after the reading. Okay, I will read both sides and everything on these cards. If they pertain to your situation, awesome. If they do not, then it may be for one of the other cards. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate as it resonates. Thank you so much. They will have to act against a community they belong to, but they will have to turn against a mentor. So they have a choice to make. And someone feeling like they're making a bad choice in a relationship potentially. Maybe this is one of those things where you just gotta, let one rip or take it out for a spin for a little bit before, you really make a decision on something. But they will likely lose their life, but they will likely lose their life's work. Whoa, okay, so this is like one choice or another choice. It's like either one thing, they lose themselves, or they're completely gone. It's like, it really feels as if this person is going through a big adjustment in their life that they're trying to build, and they're trying to open themselves up to something, but for whatever reason, there's blockages. So it could have something to do with a grifter, a miser, a merchant, or an investor. It could have something to do with a guardian, an officer, a parent, or a bouncer. So someone of authority. And then someone with money. Okay. Tell me more about the energy surrounding Virgo at this particular time. Thank you. The energy surrounding Virgo at this time is the World and the Three of Swords in reverse. I like this combination. The World is beautiful. She's actually fully, the only card in this deck that's actually fully clothed. And you can't see nothing. It's not revealing, nothing. She's very expressive still. She knows who she is. She's powerful within her nature. But that's because she's putting time and effort into her self-care currently. So that is also Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. And that is fixed sign energy. And fixed sign energy I find is very, very stable. Offering us a platform or a stage or a foundation of some kind to stand on, lean on, jump from, and go far off into in the universe with kind of thing. It's kind of like a trampoline, it feels. Okay, my dear. Tell me more. Oh, it does feel like you just want to have the love of your life, the gazing into the eyes and being totally immersed and submersed with one another as if that's all that truly matters. But you also want the freaky deakiness of the things we can only imagine. My goodness. While still being a mother, a homemaker, a wife, a beautiful, elegant, gorgeous woman who feels like it, no matter what size or shape. I feel like you're revealing colors, but feeling vulnerable with it at the same time too. Because it's expressive. It's not wrong. But how others perceive it might be. Okay, interesting. Does this mean, with the Two of Candles in reverse and the Nine of Shells in reverse, with the Lovers in reverse, that someone has no plan of long-term fulfillment with you? Does that mean that something is actually over and we should start caring for ourselves a lot more than we've actually took care of someone else? Have we been people-pleasing a little bit more than normal, or have we been noticing that maybe we are in a people-pleasing mode, maybe? And sometimes I feel that there's this energy here of we didn't want to fall into old patterns and habits of the way things once were, but that's just what's natural. And so it's very difficult to adjust that. It is a mindfulness project. What is the challenge of this message? Strength. The challenge is keeping it all together. The challenge is holding everything together. The challenge is having everything. The challenge is being able to submit to the universe, to the self, to your person, and vice versa. I wonder how this looks. Is that better? I really don't know. I think it kind of was. I don't know. I have a little lamp for you. Hopefully it's better. No, okay. I thought maybe we'd create a little sheen somewhere, but then I started thinking about Charlie Sheen. And I was, no. Okay, so my dear, let's get some wisdom for this message here. It does make me feel like there's something missing. What is your higher self telling you right now? What is your higher self telling Virgo right now? What does your higher self want you to know for June 6th to 13th? Thank you. Your higher self has a lot to say. Eight of Shells in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Abandonment, Temperance, Patience, Eight of Candles, Eight of Wands, Fast energy, movement, King of Shells in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, very emotional, Six of Shells, Six of Cups. This would be like a past energy and the doggy wants to go outside. I gotta let her out because that's how you build trust. Just 1 second. Okay, let's take a look at this a little further and see what your higher self is saying. Your higher self is saying, give yourself time in regards to maybe some of you moved in with this particular individual. Maybe some of you kind of are a little overwhelmed and over emotional about a particular thing, especially when it comes to what you've experienced in the past of being left out and feeling very detached from a particular person and partner in your life. There's also an energy of travel and movement here potentially. Now with the couple here in the Temperance picture, normally I don't always see Temperance with two people in a picture. So this is a very old couple. They gaze into their eyes. This is a very long-lasting connection. That's why it's something that feels so overwhelming to you potentially, because this is something you really, really want. There is more candles than there are anything else here on your main reading. They are all in reverse, telling me a lot about being very burnt out, lack of creativity, not very adventurous or explorative right now. There's a depression over you right now, potentially. And that would be where I'm just going to say, you got to get yourself out into something different, a new routine. This is where the self-care comes in. There is success once you focus on the self. It's like, oh my God, they're cheating on me, all these other things, like, screw them. They asked you to move into their place. They decided to go do this and that. Maybe. There's no energies of third-party energies here. So just the lack of fulfillment and no plan for anything. It's like a dead end for this connection, potentially. How does Virgo's person feel about them currently? How does Virgo's person feel about them currently? The Magician. Virgo's person is trying to manifest you. Virgo's person, potentially an air sign. 10 of Wands in reverse underneath the deck. They're trying to put down all their burdens. They're trying to see through their shadows. 6 of Pentacles. They're being very giving and generous. And this is something that they really want with you. So this makes me feel like that this is a lot coming from you. And that the way that we're perceiving the future of the connection is as if there is a dead end. So this is where we're having to allow ourselves to give ourselves the self-care and remain balanced and to believe in ourselves again, that we are worthy and valuable, just like they are. So what is the wisdom from the universe for Virgo, June 6th through the 13th? Yin. It's time to take it easy, my dear. It's time to take it slower, relax. This would be like if you're working out and whatnot. This would be like slow, long reps, or holding yin yoga poses for a really long time. Cool. So there could be some kind of expression and curiosity within self that you're going to start to express during this time of taking it slow. Okay, Heavenly Father, Archangel Michael, Universe, what is the advice for Virgo, June 6th through 13th? Number 17, it's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. Yeah. find that childlike spirit within ourselves. So we can enjoy our time. Because it makes me feel like we've been neglecting ourselves for a long time. But there's been so many things back and forth, trying to figure it out. What's going on? Tell me more about this King of Candles in reverse. Thank you. Tell me more about this King of Candles in reverse. Ten of Feathers, Ten of Swords. Very feelings of betrayed and things that you didn't know about. Very disengaging connection. Yeah, something that, like, ooh. It's a betrayal of the past, potentially. It really feels as if you're going through a trauma, and this is the reaction to it. And so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to manifest fulfillment, manifest exploration, creativity again within a connection. It will take two people to do that. And if you're single, it's time to start making a plan. We can't just hope life happens to us. We have to make it happen for us. This is your message, my lovely. I'll see you when I see you next.